welcome back to Career Counseling and Development. I'm Brandon Martin, and in this week's discussion, we're going to apply parts of Holland's theory of vocational personalities to a case study. Don't go away. So, we have Janna, who's a 36-year-old female who, from the outside looking in, appears to have a successful law career up to this point. However, like we all know, life is not as it appears. See, Janna is struggling with her career choice, and recently and unexpectedly, she just tendered her resignation. She seems to have entered into this pivotal point in her career where she's hit this mental roadblock. Now, this might look out of character, but if we look back at Janna's backstory, we begin to see more of this puzzle and how it fits together, and perhaps even we see that she paints this picture that more resembles what Holland suggests in his theory that she would be best suited for a career that matches her personalities, according to Sheldon et al. 2019. Okay, so Janna's original story. Now, she became a lawyer because she followed in the footsteps of her fiance. She had already wanted to go to graduate school, and she graduated with a bachelor in psychology, which she loved, but she entered into law school so that she could follow her fiance. She ended up graduating, and she passed the bar exam, the law exam, in one try, while her fiance struggled and couldn't do so, and subsequently he left her. And before law school, she had actually pursued a career in psychology, which followed her interest in helping people. She volunteered for a crisis line, but was so specifically in this drawn to working with children. But looking on the bright side, she thought that maybe melding psychology and law would be enjoyable, until it wasn't anymore. And so she's now ventured into our office. So we're going to look at this. We're going to go in and we're going to look at a couple of different hypotheses, and we're going to apply this to Janna. But first of all, what is a hypothesis in terms of psychology and counseling? Well, Swanson et al. 2020 describes a hypothesis as an educated hunch that is grounded in theory or that may emerge from the interaction between the client and counselor. Further, developing and sharing hypotheses with a client is a critical component of career counseling. So I want to look at two different hypotheses real quick. One, there are a few different reasons that Janna is feeling dissatisfied or is finding dissatisfaction with her law career. One part is her fiance has heavily influenced her decision to go into law, and when he couldn't pass the law exam, he left her, which could have created the process of resentments towards the career. Admittedly, she said that she was even depressed after he left, which her depression then could have been the reason why she invested so much of her time in the law career in the first place. She didn't create any healthy boundaries around it. This work was the reason that she could ignore her depression. She didn't have any appropriate coping skills to process her mental stability, and subsequently it was this perceived devotion to the job that caught her partner's attention and led to her promotion in the first place. Hypothesis number two, Janna's likely to enjoy a career in which she can see the fruits of her labor, particularly in environments that defend or help children. Holland suggests that the choice of an occupation is an expression of her personality. This, according to Fornum 2001. She may be better in a position that is more structured also in regards to working hours, at least until she becomes more equipped to establish personal boundaries. So how does Holland's theory help understand Janna more? Again, Holland suggests that the choice of an occupation is an expression of a personality, Fornum 2001. And looking at Janna's personality as it suggests by this case, she's this helping social personality. And this helps, applying this to Janna and the counselor, it helps us understand what career would be best suited for her. Based on her first college degree and her interests, psychology may be the best suited place for her. So we can potentially go back to what her original thought was of melding psychology and melding law. We may find this perfect balance fit for her. Now, I do want to look at Janna's case study from a different lens. And I think one thing to understand about Janna herself is that why she went into law in the first place. And I think we see this, and we can dissect this a little bit more with the social cognitive career theory, or SCCT. Now, if we go back again, look at Janna's story, her decision to follow her fiance into law spoke volumes about her self-determination and confidence to succeed. She didn't lack any of that. Yet, her pursuit of her career was based less on these merits and more on her social desires. In this way, continuing to pursue a career in psychology would have created barriers to continue what she really desired, which was her relationship with her fiance. SCCT opens the door for us to explore psychological and social factors that influenced her first career choice. Wong et al. 2022 describes those psychological and social factors and how to apply them to SCCT. Now, by breaking down these barriers, we can start to look at how we can develop healthy habits that will allow her to succeed in the next chapter of her career, no matter what that choice is. So one thing I want to kind of go back to with her, and I want her to see how she can go back and meld her desire in psychology, especially with children, to her current experience in law, which I think a good fit for her might be looking into child forensic psychology. Now, I think one thing that it would help her understand is I think it would help her see that the last few years of her professional career were not wasted. She wants to feel valued, and I think this helps her. And it also allows her to find confidence and value, and it may give her even the confidence to go back to school knowing that she can incorporate her current field of knowledge with this new field of knowledge and her desires. I'm thinking this might be some of the right steps for Janna. Leave your comments. What do you think?